reality check, your business isn't stuck, you are. And it's not because you're not working hard enough or because you don't have the right strategy. It's because you're trying to reach a new level of success. But you're still operating with the same identity of your past self. And that's like trying to run a marathon with ankle weights on. You can push all you want, but at some point you're going to burn out or you're going to hit a wall. So let's talk about how to rewire your identity, because that is the real key to breaking through. All right, so let's talk about why we stay stuck. Here's the thing. We like to think success is all about what we do. The right strategy, the right habits, the right connections. And yeah, those things do matter, but they don't mean a thing if your identity, the way you see yourself, it hasn't caught up yet. So let me give you an example. If deep down you still see yourself as someone who struggles financially, even if you start making more money, you are going to subconsciously find ways to get rid of it. If you believe you're bad at sales, you'll avoid opportunities to close deals, even if you know exactly what to say. It's not about what you want, it's about what your identity allows you to perceive. So I'm sure you've all heard about the stories about those lottery winners who go broke in a few years. That's an identity mismatch. Their bank account changed, but their self-image didn't. So they sabotaged themselves to return to what felt familiar and quite honestly comfortable. So let's talk about the science behind identity shifts. Here's where it gets really crazy. Your brain is wired to keep you in familiar territory. It's called your reticular activating system, or RAS, and it filters out anything that doesn't match your identity. So if you don't see yourself as a successful entrepreneur, you'll actually ignore or downplay the opportunities that could take you there. But here's the good news. You can rewire this, and it starts with shifting from I want this to I am this. Think of it like this. If you're training for a marathon, do you just say, I want to run a marathon, or do you start seeing yourself as an athlete and changing up the message to saying, I am running a marathon? If you're building $1 million business, do you just say, I hope I'm going to make more money? Or do you start making decisions like a highly successful CEO? See the difference? One is hoping, the other is embodying the next level version of your best self. All right, so how do you actually make this shift? Here's a simple no BS framework. First step, you need to rewrite the narrative. Catch the outdated beliefs that no longer serve you well. Instead of I'm bad at sales, this needs to shift to I'm learning to sell confidently, or even better, I am a top salesperson. Instead of I've never been a successful entrepreneur, shift it to I'm building a thriving business. The words you use literally train your brain to believe that new reality. Step 2, take the identity-aligned actions. Act like the version of you who has already achieved your goal. A CEO doesn't hesitate to make decisions. An author doesn't hope to write a book. They sit down and they write. What small action can you take today that aligns with your future self? All right, next step, surround yourself with reinforcement. Your environment either strengthens your old identity or fuels your new one. You want to be an elite business owner? Stop hanging out with the people who complain about how hard business is. Upgrade your circle, upgrade your content, and upgrade your daily habits. Align everything in your world with where you're going, not where you've been. Look, the hardest part about success, it's not learning what to do, it's becoming the person who actually does it. And that starts with shifting your identity. So here's my challenge for you. Over the next 24 hours, catch one outdated belief about yourself, rewrite it, and take an action that aligns with your future self. Then drop a comment and tell me what that is. I want to hear from you. Because the moment you start operating like the person you want to be, that's the moment everything starts to change and you realize that it's your choice to focus forward.